Welcome to Clutch, episode 40. In this issue, you'll find out who's now the face of boxing in 2025, which team lost all the zeros in their records, how McGregor was barred from the presidential race, and who doesn't see defeat in the near future. Support our channel with likes and comments to motivate us to create interesting content for you. And now, we begin broadcasting.
Are you ready for it?
We've got some sad news to start the broadcast. We're devastated to hear the passing of Ricky Hatton MBE, one of the greatest fighters Britain has ever produced. He was loved just as much outside the ring as he was in it. R.I.P. Ricky. Last weekend was jam-packed with thrilling fights. The fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez was a real showstopper. Crawford is the super welterweight champion, and he's pretty much a legend in the sport. He's a three-time undisputed champion in 3 weight classes, and he's only the second person to pull that off. And now, Terence Crawford is the P4P king on the latest Uncrowned rankings. Canelo Alvarez appears emotional immediately after being handed the 3rd defeat of his career by Terence Crawford.
Great shot,
Crawford reveals why he handed Canelo his belts back.
Well, them is his titles. It's all respect. Like I told everybody for a long time. I'm like, man, me and Canelo. I got a ton of respect for Canelo. I'm a fan of Canelo. I've always been a fan of Canelo, and I wanted to be the one to give him back his belts. I didn't want my team to hand him back his belts. I wanted to be the one to give him back his belts.
I understand.
Alvarez versus Crawford drew over 41 million live viewers on Netflix. However, this fight failed to surpass Mike Tyson's fight against Jake Paul, which has received 108 million views.
I don't know
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that.
That same evening, on the other side of the world, Naoya Inoue dominates Murodjon Akhmadaliev to retain his ring and undisputed super bantamweight titles via unanimous decision. Now, we all have one question. Who is the face of boxing in 2025?
That's a good question.
The next big boxing matches will be the November 14th to 15th weekend will feature Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis on Friday and Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn II on Saturday.
Wow. Yeah.
Diego Lopes finally ended the Fighting Nerds team's losing streak by defeating Silva by knockout in the UFC rankings tournament.
Oh, this is unbelievable!
Conclusion on the Fighting Nerds after they all lost? Fans always overrate fighters when they're on a win streak and then swing the other way when they lose. Happens all the time. Silva's face the morning after his NocheUFC defeat to Diego Lopes.
Bom, infelizmente ontem a emoção foi mais alta. Tava indo bem no segundo round ali, acabei indo pra cima com tudo, a vontade de sair na mão. Acabei jogando sozinho, não tava conectado com o meu time. Então essa responsabilidade é toda minha dessa derrota. De uma coisa vocês têm razão. Fomos três fight nerds que perdeu em seguida. Então os 3 devem estar cometendo erros parecidos. Então com certeza vamos fazer uma reunião, eu, Caio, Ruf, e achar isso e melhorar. Quem gosta ou não, sinto muito, mas a gente vai voltar.
Do you speak any English?
Alexander Volkanovski reacts to Lopez versus Silva.
A lot of people are saying Silva is going to be a massive threat. Obviously, he's got that KO power, but you can see, I'll leave it at that. But everyone's always like, I don't know about this fight, I don't know about that fight. Pico, Silva, all these guys are going to be your big, the new coming evolution fighters, blah, blah, blah. I showed you I can take out these new evolution fighters. Diego's one of them, and he's taken out all these new evolution fighters. So I'll leave it at that.
Wow, this is garbage.
Movsar Evloev says he's the only fighter in the featherweight division that can beat Volk right now. Aljamain Sterling calls out Diego Lopez to a title eliminator fight. Anthony Hernandez injured, Renier de Ridder versus Brendan Allen set for new UFC Vancouver main event. Conor McGregor can't stand. He needed 20 Irish MPs to nominate him. He got 0. Nobody. Diddly squat. He hasn't dropped out. He has been thrown out. Conor McGregor says he has withdrawn his candidacy for President of Ireland.
Unbelievable.
Darren Till seeing his 11-year-old daughter, who was born and raised in Brazil. Khamzat Chimaev shows students his strategies for takedowns.
Out punch, never do takedowns. I do sometimes, but it's better if you don't do that. It makes mistakes, and they have more chance to counter, you know. So better to punch. When you punch, and he has to defend. When you punch, then you go for it. See it at time. I'm not like this. Here, tight. Then from here I go like this. Watch, guys. If you go with your hand, you put your hand like this, you're gonna block it. If you go like this, it's better. You're not gonna hurt. Anyway, it's MMA. You're gonna hurt something, but better to not broke. And little pain is okay.
I won.
Chimaev was gifted a Ferrari 296 GTB by his Georgian friends. The car has an approximate starting price of $350,000 US.
No way, no.
Sean O'Malley reacts to rumors of him fighting Song Yadong next in December.
Song Yadong versus Sugar December 6th. People are saying, yo, that's congrats, when does fight camp start? All this and that. And I'm assuming it started because someone sent me, I think Garrett showed me or Tim showed me, there was a, when the fights were in China, Song took a picture with Merab and said, I'll see you, he's fighting me next or whatever. To be honest, I don't know what the plan is. There's nothing official on my side. I haven't talked to UFC specifically on who, when, and where. Song seems like a great next opponent though. I mean, it makes sense. I like the matchup. That seems...
Yes! That's awesome!
Gilbert Burns says he has 4 fights left on his contract, but only feels like doing 2.
Financially, my wife, we're being smart, investing money, so we financially in a good place. For sure, still gotta work, but we okay. I don't need to, to fight for the money. I fight because I like it, because I have fun. I still got 4 more fights on my contract, but I'm kind of in a mood to do maybe 2 more. But yeah, I'm transitioning to that way. I don't like it so much, to be honest, because I get more nervous on the corner.
Yeah. Your name will be legend.
Ciryl Gane looking sharp in new training footage. Murodjon wants to fight Petr Yan in November at UFC 322 after fighting Corey Sandhagen in October at UFC 320. Jack Della Maddalena and his team are greeted by Islam Makhachev at the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi.